So Chelsea 2, Asna 2. We got out of jail. Absolutely shambolic performance tonight. Chelsea fans are licking their wounds, fuming because they threw away a 2-goal lead with 15 to go. And we're licking our wounds because we beat Man City. Job done. Oh, we've conquered the city. That's it. And then all of a sudden we go and absolutely get taken apart by a team who have been taken apart by everyone for 12 months. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you are sticking a like on the video. Sub to the Southern Gooner. Sub to Arsenal History and more. Jez, give us your breakdown, bro.
Well, let's put it right, Lee. We basically walked away from the hangman's noose tonight. It was a shit show, to be honest. It was one of the worst performances. It's one of my top 4 worst performances under this manager, to be fair. I can name a few that was very bad as this. Nottingham Forest, FA Cup away, rubbish. This tonight was an absolute crap show. As I said, Lee, to you earlier on my fan cam, this man still doesn't know his starting 11. When you go to Chelsea away, why do you start Jorginho, who's slow and ponderous? Partey was the ideal man in our midfield because their midfield is crap. But we let them come on us and they commanded the play and put us under pressure straight away. I'm sorry to have to say this again and again and again. Arteta is a clown. He doesn't have the basic knowledge of what we need to do. And I don't care. All these Arteta sexuals will be bigging it up again. All that was today, Lee and Matt, was we papered over the cracks. Yep. That's all it was. We got away with it. We got lucky. We should have been spanked there 4-0. No question, man.
If they had a decent finisher, it would have been 4-0.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to have to say, I'm not accepting this bullshit. And I'm absolutely disgusted today. I watched Kenny's fan cam. He was at the game, obviously. And our away support, which are always fantastic. But what did that give the confidence to Raya today when they're singing for Ramsdale? Disgraceful. Never happened in my day.
We're negative though, Jez. We're the negative ones. Yeah, they're live in the stadium, singing Ramsdale's song when Raya's messing up and having an iffy night.
Yeah, great fan base.
Just back him, mate. If you can't see what he's doing. Oh, he was misunderstood at Chelsea. So you pick and choose which player you want to back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, come on. It's mad. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, it is actually insane. Right?
They should be ashamed. They should be absolutely ashamed of themselves for that. Yeah. Because I'm sorry, that never happened in my day. I mean, I've seen some shit show teams at Arsenal Football Club. Seriously. Long before you two guys were even born. And we still backed the team.
Mate, do you know what's crazy as well, yeah? I was going Wenger in, Wenger out, like during the latter days of Wenger, yeah? Like when everyone was punching each other up in the crowd, like Arsenal fans all fighting. Luckily, I never had a punch, yeah? Right? But the point is, right? I wanted Wenger out. I didn't like a lot of the players. But as soon as I scanned that ticket, every agenda stays outside the ground. We back them for 90 minutes. Danny Welbeck, Ostersund away. Yeah, I was with my boy Johnny. Big up Johnny. Yeah, he missed an absolute sitter, Ostersund away. And we were literally, I could have kissed him. If I pouted, I could have kissed him when he missed that sitter. Right? Yeah. And I was like, go on, Danny, keep going, mate. Come on, son. Why, you can do it. You'll score the next. You have to do that when you're in the ground. Yeah. So when I've been told by Kenny and by pals that are texting me that were at the game, they were singing that when Raya's having a bit of an iffy night. Come on. Like, honestly, mate, weird. Very weird.
Happily. Before I shut up, may I just say this, right? I remember 74, right, when Arsenal ended up 5th from bottom, nearly got relegated. We got lucky, right? We got a draw and missed out. Man United got relegated that season, I might tell you, right? Last time they were relegated. It was a shit season. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But the fans are always supporting the team. The North Bank would sing the names of players, and there was never any booing or, oh, let's make a song up for whoever. It was support, support, support. And I'm absolutely disgusted today with our fan base, our away fan base, for doing that. Never ever used to happen. When I used to go to away games and we would play absolute crap. When we did that classic thing at Bolton, when we were 1-0 up and we showboated, right?
Yeah.
And we threw away the Premier League Championship because we were showboating, right? And we lost to Bolton at their ground, right? The fans were still behind the team.
Yeah.
Still behind them. Because at the end of the day, we had a great team. We had a great fan base. Nowadays, this fan base, I'm going to call it, and I'm going to get massive hate for this one, fucking plastics. Sorry. Never been there. Never done it. They don't know. They don't know the old times of Arsenal. They don't know it. And that's what pisses me off. And that is all down to certain factors in nowadays modern football, certain channels that accept mediocrity and promote rubbish out there to the fan base. And it's not their fault, Lee, to a lot of them, because they don't know any better.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just going to say a couple of things here and I'm going to shut up because I'm really pissed off, right? There are football channels that are out there, right? And I'm not going to name them, but they've only been fans for 5 to 6 years, right? I was on a show last night, right? And I said to this fella, young kid, 5,500 subscribers. I said to him, do you know what Gooner means? And he went, yeah, I Googled it. I didn't understand what it meant. I said, well, I suggest you change your fucking name, fella. Because at the end of the day, I said, I did, and the Yeti said exactly the same thing to him. If you ever get caught saying your name like that, you're in trouble. Because there are certain people still out there, they are still out there, who will not take kindly to that. And that is one of the biggest things that pisses me off. These people think they're something they're not. And I know it. I know it's because I'm old. I'm old, and I was around the times of all that crap and bullshit that went on. But it's still personal, and it's time for this football club to bloody wake up. And some of this fan base needs to piss off out. Seriously. And that's it. I'm going to say no more.
Nah, facts. And if you disagree, cry. We don't care. We're back on Tuesday night against Sevilla, who drew 1-1 with Real Madrid today with a brand new manager in his first game, 1-0 down. Anyway, make sure you sub to the Southern Gooner. Come on. Matty, give us your little breakdown before we get into player ratings, bro.
I'm going to say this and I'm going to get into it. Arteta should be ashamed of himself for letting Raya get hung out there like that. He should be ashamed for putting that goalkeeper out there, putting him in that situation like that. We'll get into it probably in the ratings. That was an absolute disgraceful performance today. I'm glad Jez said. Now, what's funny is I have not watched Jez's fan cam, but Lee during the watch along, what did I say? I said that was had to be one of the top worst losses under this manager that we've ever seen. I said surely this has to be one of the top that we've ever seen, and Jez just confirmed it. That performance today, if anybody had some sense, he would get pulled into the office tomorrow morning and ask, what the hell was going on out there yesterday? What was that about? That is really close. That's borderline sackable, what we saw today.
Yep.
That was absolutely embarrassing. We just beat We just beat the reigning defending champions. We come up. Yeah, I know people are gonna say, well, we had the break and the rain and all that. We're supposed to be motivated on some level to come out and say, hey, man, this isn't the one-off. We're here to stay. And what do we see? We saw passengers on a bus today.
Yeah.
Disgraceful. Passengers.
Facts. You know how this works, people. You don't like the ratings, cry. We're here again Tuesday. David Raya, Jez.
David Raya, yeah, did have a great game. But I'm going to put this into context, Lee, Matt. Our defence today was bloody shit. No, another way of putting it. Sorry if I swore, but they were crap. Put him under pressure. This as you put it, Lee, he's been instructed to play this nonsensical thing out of the back. There was a couple of times today, I have to put it though, that he did kick out long and he put it straight into touch.
Yeah.
Not sure about that. That's a concern. He doesn't normally do that. I've always thought his ball distribution was quite good, but it wasn't today. He was poor, but our defence was rubbish. I'm not going to blame him for the goal from Mudryk. That was a cross. He wasn't even looking at the goal. When he crossed that ball, you could see he was looking straight across the goal.
Yeah.
And it's one of those bizarre goals, man. I'm not blaming him for that. He was in the right position at the time. It just, well, let's all remember, world-class goalkeeper David Seaman did it twice. Cost Arsenal in the Cup Winners' Cup. There you go. So I'm not blaming him, man, but I'll give him a 6.
Zinchenko, Matty, our mate.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That guy there, man, this guy, he does not need to play defense anymore.
No.
Anymore. And I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. He does not need to play defense anymore. We talked about it in the watch along. He has told the manager, he's publicly admitted that's not his strong suit. Yet the manager keeps playing him there. He passed the ball. Jazz. He passed the ball directly to their player.
Yep.
Looking at it.
Yep.
He wasn't the only person to do that today, but I definitely watched him do it today. He was getting spent. He was getting skint up. Sterling was ripping him a new one. Probably one of his worst performances in an Arsenal kit. It's up there. That's one of his worst performances. I'm going with a 2. I'm gonna give him a 2 because he put on both shoes today. And that's it.
On the right feet.
On the right feet. Yeah. That's it.
Let's go opposite side. Ben White. Funky haircut.
Yeah, Ben White, man, he had, well, I don't know if it's because he's dyed his hair white. I have no idea. Shocking. Really poor today. I'm disappointed, man, because he's been doing well, but I can't give him better than a 3. That's it.
William Saliba, Matty.
Woo! I mean, Saliba had a part in that first goal. Today was not his best game. Man, it was almost, he was not playing for France threw him completely off because he's been not doing anything the last couple of weeks. Apparently, he had been working out or what have you, but he had a howler of a game today as well. Mr. Saliba, you're gonna have to get a 4 today, man. I'm gonna be hard. I'm just preface yourself when it comes to me. It's just gonna be a hard day of grading today. I'm just letting you know it's gonna be real hard for a lot of teams. Yeah.
Come on. Gabriel Magalhaes.
I gave Saliba a 4 as well, to be fair. Sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah,
Gabriel Magalhaes. Yeah. I'll give him a 4. I don't think he was that impressive today. As I said, I think our defence today was bloody awful. Don't know what they were doing. Don't know what they were on. But, yeah, poor, man. 4.
Declan Rice, Matt, salvaged his performance with a goal, which was a little bit of quick thinking, intuition, whatever you want to call it, and set up Trossard's goal. Nice finish. We'll come to Trossard in a bit, but again, poor.
Yeah. By his standards, an extremely bad game from him today.
Probably his worst.
Yeah, that's his worst. That was definitely his worst game. He made up for it there in the latter half of the game. That's not enough to get me to where I would want to give him a great score. I want to give him a 5 because that latter part of the game he came on, but the first part it wasn't looking good, man. Wasn't looking good. He had a chance there to lay the ball off, and we probably might have been in business, but he opted for a weird shot on goal, and it's just a rough day at the office for everybody today. So just get ready, y'all.
Jorginho, Jez.
Shocking rubbish. I'm so frustrated, Lee and Matt, why this manager even started this guy against Chelsea. He's slow. He's just all he does is kick it sideways backwards. It's just pointless. It's a bit like, dare I say it, my favourite ex-Arsenal player, Xhaka, in his early days. Sideways backwards. I mean, it's pointless. What's the point of him being on the park? It's like you're playing with 10 men when he's there. So yes, shocking, man. Sorry, Jorginho, you get a 3, and you're lucky to get a 3.
Mate, Gibraltar God.
Thank you, Lee. I really appreciate you for giving me this one, man. I'm gonna give his rating before I go on my diatribe. I'm going to give him a 0. You know why I'm gonna give him a 0? Because he didn't show up today. He didn't show up today. He was nowhere to be seen. This is a guy who people have lauded. This man, he's world beater, Ballon d'Or, and all of they.
He's unbelievable, man. One of the best creative players you'll ever see, mate.
All 3 of us watched Dennis Bergkamp and I
Paul Merson, Anders Limpar. Liam Brady.
Yeah, we've watched opposing midfielders that were world class. We've watched Zidane. We've watched Pirlo. We've watched Kaká. We've watched world class players. Odegaard is none of that. None of it. Nope. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm going to piss off fans today. I am sorry. But I'm here to tell you he is in his mid-20s. And if he was going to do it, he would have did it at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Facts.
What we've seen now is what he is. Facts. He's good against Palace. He's good against Exeter. He's good against Queen's Park Rangers. He's good against Dagenham Red. He's good against Bath. But he's not good when it's time to play against the big boys. When it's time to pull your pants up, put on your boots, and go to war against big name teams, he gets on the bus and he goes missing. He gets on the tube and he just takes off. You don't see him.
Does he remind you of anyone, Matty?
Oh, the only difference between that player and this one, and I said it before when we were talking earlier. The other player had talent. I would have loved to have had Ozil running around like Odegaard does with the talent that he has. We probably have a completely whole discussion about Ozil. But at least he could look up and pick out a 20, 30-yard pass and put it right on the dime. Yep. What did we see today from this man? He gets the ball. Me and you are watching it, Lee. We're watching it. He gets the ball. He turns away from the attack. He turns away and allows the team
all the way back to Ben White.
All the way back. Then he was another one, Lee. We said right there. He looks up. Remember I told you he looked up. I said he looked right to the defender. Yep. This guy here is JS.
Your mic's bugging out, mate. Your mic's gone.
There we go. I know. I actually unplugged it. I told Lee, we need on the shopping list for Christmas. We need a striker and we need a number 10 that's ready to go to war.
Facts. Bro, Conor Gallagher showed him levels today. What's your rating?
0.
Cry in the comments, you little Odegaard fangirls. Yeah, we have seen Liam Brady, we have seen Bergkamp, Paul Merson, Anders Limpar, Rocky Rocastle, and that's just at Arsenal. Yeah, that's Cesc,
Zola.
yeah,
Hey,
Zola,
Lee,
yeah,
let me,
Nasri, Arshavin.
hey, Lee,
Yeah.
let me drop it on. Let me drop it on the fanboys right quick. Can I drop it on the fanboys right quick? Can I drop it?
What are you saying, brother?
Arteta was better than Odegaard,
Yeah, fact.
and that's a fact. And anybody
Yeah.
want to argue me, I'll be willing to take it up with you in the chat. Arteta was a much better midfielder than this man.
Facts. Yeah, Arteta turned up against Man City and scored a banger.
Yeah. Mm.
Let's move on. Declan Rice, we've done. Have we done?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done him. We've done Odegaard. Let's go to Jorginho. We've done Jorginho?
Yeah.
Okay. Saka, Jez. Star
Terrible.
boy.
Terrible.
Played
Awful.
the whole game.
Yeah. Didn't look fit to me. Slow, sluggish.
Sorry to cut you off 1 second, yeah?
Go on.
There was a pass in that second half. Matty, you remember this.
Yeah, I know exactly what pass you're talking about.
And I was like, are you taking the piss? Yeah. That looks like a guy that's played 395,000 games in a row. That just looks like, yo, bro, I can't do this anymore. Like, honestly. Yeah. And if he'd done the waiter pass perfect, Eddie was clean through.
Poor. Very poor. Didn't look fit to me. Didn't look like he wanted to turn up. Looked like at times to me he's still got carrying something. There is no pace in
Carrying
it.
the team on his back, Jez, for 3 years.
Yeah.
I know in the press statement that Arteta said that he wants to play. That's great saying that, making that statement, right? But if you're the manager and you're assessing your players and you look at them in training the day before and you say, sorry, mate, you're not up for this game. You're just not on. You're just not on it. You know, there's something not right with you. You're just not quick enough. Something's not mentally right with you because maybe in the back of his mind, I've said this before, in the back of your mind, if you're carrying an injury, you're not going to give it 100%. Right. We all know that. We've all played sports at sometimes or at some point in our lives, at whatever level we've played it at. If you're carrying an injury, it's in the back of your mind to think, oh, I don't want to make this worse. Right? Shocking. Rubbish today. I'll be kind. I'll give him a full.
Martinelli, Matty.
The curious case of Martinelli. So Martinelli had a couple of chances there early. Opportunities, didn't quite make chances out of them. He spent, but you know what the problem was with Martinelli today, Lee? I'm sitting here thinking about it. You know what the problem was with Martinelli today? If you want to know, I'll tell you. He spent the entire first half cleaning up for Zinchenko.
Yep, facts.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So therefore, he was ineffective in his regular position. And if I was him, I'd go to the manager tomorrow and say, bro, this just ain't gonna work, man. I can't keep doing this job. Something's gonna have to change because it's taking a toll on my job. So I can't do what I need to do to be effective. I'm gonna be kind. It's just that I'm gonna be kind to Martinelli. I'm gonna give him a 5.
Yeah,
let's go to Gabriel Jesus. Did we even know he was on the pitch, Jez?
He was in the car. He was in the 2 with Odegaard.
Waste of time.
Hey, there's a missing person. Yeah, missing person. Fucking like procession. They've called it out all over ITV News, Jez. Yeah, 2 missing people. Yeah, in West London.
Well, he's one of them.
And he's one of them, along with Martin Odegaard. Yeah, has anyone seen Jesus?
Well, he spent most of the time on the floor. Most of the time feigning injury, which, like, you know, man up, mate. It's a contact sport, you know. Show some bollocks, basically, at the end of the day. Grow a pair. Because you're just too infallible that like, you bore me. You're boring me. When you came to Arsenal, I was excited about you. Now I'm not.
Yeah.
Because you don't do.
He's played his way into the doldrums.
Exactly. Yeah.
Started off with the buzz, the hype. Yeah. Looked great. Oh my God, we got a different dimension. And then he gets injured. And then he comes back and did fuck all. Yeah. Then he gets injured again, comes back, and he's been bang average.
Bit like lack of threat, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know, same with him, man. You know, sorry, mate, Jesus. I'm giving you a 4 because you had some golden opportunities to do more. You were shit, and you're getting 4. And you're lucky to get a 4.
Mate, Tomiyasu, Ola's boy.
Oh, Tomiyasu. Ola, shout out to Ola. You're gonna love this one, man. Tomiyasu comes on, rights the wrongs that Zinchenko does, forces Sterling to the other side of the pitch. Has a couple of good tackles there. Did his job. All I need you to do is defend, make it hard for the other team. I'm gonna give Tomiyasu because he came on second half. He only had a half to work with. Well, not even a half. He had what, 30 minutes? 30 minutes or so. Well, no, he had a full half.
He came on
halftime. He came on a halftime. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a strong 6. I was leaning towards 7, but I'm gonna give him a 6. He did fairly well today.
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, came on, put some intensity in there. At least he tried. Didn't have a massive influence, but he did try. And fair play to the fella. I think he was trying to show, actually, to Arteta, hello, I'm actually here.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
You know, I actually am a footballer and I can bring something to the party. Fair play to the man. Came on. I'll give him a 5.
Let's go Trossardinho, Matty. Our baller.
What a finish by Trossard.
Yeah.
What a finish. When he's on, bro. And that was a classic Trossard finish. Comes on off the bench, inject. See, this is what gets me crazy. This is what drives me crazy, as well as you, Lee. He'll come on today with that kind of performance. We won't see him for 4 games.
But then the problem is, Matty, then he will start a couple of games, drop a stinker in the first half, and gets hooked at half time.
Bingo.
Yeah. But Eddie Nketiah can drop stinker after stinker and never gets hooked.
That's why you're my boy, Lee. That's exactly why you are my boy. Trossard comes on, does what he needs to do. He's a player that needs to be rewarded with opportunities. How many times have we said this man can go put him in the center? Put him in the center. Well, until we can go get a striker, whoever it is, put him in the center and just let everybody else play off of it. Jesus is clearly out of form. Move to the next person.
Yep,
move to the next best. Instead, like I said, we'll see him. We may see him Tuesday, but it'll be for a second. And if he's not up to snuff, the fan base will turn over and they'll say he's sorry. And then, oh man, Nketiah, he's in the room, and all this stuff. And then we're back to square one again.
Oh, we've got Gabby in attack. Oh,
yeah.
That's why they don't rate Trossard.
Yeah.
Because we got Gabby in attack. Yeah. So that's why they go, oh, Trossard, he's more impactful off the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he gets hooks at half time. Yeah.
I've told people he does not get any player that's in form that you pull that's off form. You pay for it. We saw it last season. What was that, Lee? He player of the month. Never saw it. We didn't see him again. We didn't see him. And so, you can't get anything going. I told y'all if this continues in January, he will put in a transfer request and say, well, I want to go somewhere where I can play. And best believe there will be teams in the queue lining up to get him.
Yeah.
He came on, brought a dimension.
That guy is a perfect Jurgen Klopp player.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine him over there? That is rock and roll football. What do you call it? A heavy metal football?
Heavy metal.
Yeah. That's him.
He'd do well under Pep.
Yeah. He'd do well in most European managers, up on most European teams. That's what I say. If he hit the market, he's gonna get whatever he wants to get because he's a proven player and he's gonna get a run of form. But back to the ratings today, I'm giving him an 8. I know somebody goes, oh man, that's crazy, man. Look what he did. He literally changed the second half.
Facts. Absolute facts. Let's go to your mate, Jez. Your defense is in trouble. Heavy's in the room.
Waste of time, man. Waste of time. Waste of time. This guy, mate. I mean, I just beggars belief why we've still got him here. He is that poor and rubbish that. Yeah, I mean, all right. Yeah, I know tomorrow we're gonna. Oh, well, he ran. He made trouble. He did this off the ball. He did that. He is supposed to be a striker. His job is to score goals. Right? That's his bloody job. 100 bags a week, and you can't. When was the last time he scored a goal?
I have no idea.
You know what? The last time he scored,
what, Fulham, Forest?
Yeah, Forest. It was like a game that didn't matter. It was something where we scraped by.
Yeah, right at the start of the season.
Yeah. Right? Now, this guy is supposed to be our top level striker. He's absolutely crap. And he needs to go in January because he is rubbish. I'm sorry, Nketiah, you're getting a 2. You're absolute dog shit, man.
Let me say this, Lee. We sat right there. Me and Lee watched when he came on, and I said, Lee, he's just jogging.
Yep.
I mean, we needed a goal. We needed.
What did I say to you, mate? You know when you go gym, yeah, you have to do your little treadmill warm up. 10 minutes on the treadmill to get the blood flowing, adrenaline flowing, blah blah blah. That's what he does. Just jogs around. It's like he's doing his little 10-minute warm up.
He's out of position every single bloody time.
Out of position.
Awful player, man. Yeah, awful. Let's go to last but by no means least.
Brace yourself.
Havertz. Matty.
Brace yourself. Brace yourself. That's another one. He's on the committee. What did he offer? I'm asking y'all too. What did he offer us today?
6'4" German giraffe.
What did he offer? I'm asking both of y'all. What did he offer us today?
Nothing.
0, because that's what he's getting. 0. That's another 0 today. This guy hit $65 million. We are going to pay for that $65 million this season.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. It dies on that hill.
He dies on that hill. It's a flag. When you look, you're going to see the grave and you're going to see a flag of Havertz flying in the wind. This guy here is absolutely an albatross. I mean, it pisses me off thinking about how bad he is. And just thinking about where that $65 million could have went. We could have had so much better at this football club, man. And we need much better right now. And he just doesn't offer anything. All he is a lump to go somewhere. Just go over there and just do something. Just do something. I mean, sometimes I wonder what's the instruction before he comes onto the pitch. What is he telling? What is he going to tell him? Go out there and score a goal? No, it's just go be a lump. Okay, just stay up. Just go stay up top. I told you last game. I said his best position is in center forward because he gets out of people's way. He can at least just stay up there, and if anything happens, he can pass it to somebody.
Yeah,
0. Yeah, 0.
He's out of harm's way.
Yeah, he's out of harm's way. Jez, when I used to coach, every once in a while I get this one player who just absolutely couldn't cut it. You know, mom and dad them sign him up. I tell you what, when my striker's tired, we're up 4 or 5-0. I'm taking them off. Hey man, just go sit up there and just run around for me up there. Don't come back. Whatever you do, don't come back. Just stay up there and you'll be out of everybody's way and hopefully something will happen. Something good happen of it.
Yeah. You just loiter around. Oh my God. Oh, he touches it off. Wait, 65 mil, 200 grand a week, 5-year contract. This guy is going to cost us over 100 million quid. Yeah. And our fans are crying, oh, yeah, confidence boost over a pity penalty and a simple layoff to Martinelli, who scores a deflected goal.
Lee,
the levels are on the floor. Honestly,
that money could have been spent so much better, man. And
you know what the biggest piss take is? Yeah, right. Oh, he's learning a new role, a new position. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're trying to catch and overtake Man City. So what makes anyone think that we go and get this guy, right, and try and teach him a new position? Why don't you go and get someone for the same value or thereabouts, yeah, who's a specialist in the certain position you need?
Fellas, this is the way I'm taking it, and this is starting today. This is what I'm going to start saying. You don't pay $65 million for work rate. That's supposed to come along with it anyway. When you pay $65 million, that's supposed to be part of it. It's like you like buying a car with, hey man, it comes with air conditioning. In 2023, it's supposed to come with air conditioning. What are you talking about?
Well,
Yeah. But Matty, what he does off the ball, this is off the ball. Yeah, let me tell you something right now. Every time a player has the ball, there's 21 other players off the ball. Yeah. So this guy is now amazing off the ball in comparison to the other 21 on the pitch. Okay, cool. Well, let me watch that then. Yeah, my man was sheeping the referee against Brentford. Like, come on. Like, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Listen, people.
Lee,
Go on, guys. Go on.
I mean, the thing that sums it up to me, when Arteta and Edu bought that man, right? Arteta made that statement. I don't know where to play him. I mean,
yeah, I don't know his best position.
Why would you buy a player for £65 million and you don't know where to play him? I mean, that, I'm sorry, has got to be the worst bit of business football transfer done in history. You don't spend £65 million, right, on a player, Arsenal's third highest transfer fee, and you don't know where to play him.
Yeah,
it's shocking.
That just says to me that the whole backbone of this club is fucked.
Yeah, but that also screams to me, yeah, that the way we get deals done so quickly with Chelsea, yeah, William Gallas, yeah, William Gallas, quick deal, yeah, David Luiz, quick deal,
Salah,
quick deal,
not Salah, definitely not Salah. What's your boy? I with the hair,
Jorginho,
William, that's it, William,
yeah, this dickhead, quick deal. Yeah, and it's like, why are we so quick to do a deal with Chelsea? Yeah, to me, that's suspicious, bro.
It's very suspicious, Lee, because all three of us know when in our history, until recently, when Wenger did it, did we buy players from Chelsea?
Never.
We damn sure want to buy Ian Robin.
Back in the day, we had Jez, you'll know because you're a little bit older than us. Yeah, back in the day, we bought a couple of off-key Chelsea players. Yeah, right. But in recent times, since Edu's been the technical director, sporting director, whatever, yeah, bro, William, David Luiz, Jorginho, yeah, this guy, Havertz, bro, for me, I'm looking at it, I'm going, yo, you would have invested in this restaurant.
Lee,
yeah, there's something going on here. It's fishy, bro.
You have to question it. I'm sorry, but I actually the other night I was bored, so I was doing some digging and delving, and one of the people that's now at Chelsea Football Club, right, used to work with Edu on the Brazilian Football Foundation.
Wow.
So when Edu was part of the Brazilian Football Foundation, when he used to be involved with choosing players or looking at players for the Brazilian football team, right? There's a fella now at Chelsea Football Club that also worked with him. So what's that about?
Yeah.
What's that about? Like, I have to ask the question, right? Marquinhos, right? Yeah. Could have got him for fuck all and we paid $3 million.
Yeah.
What's that about? I mean, I'm sorry. I think there's some dirty dealings going on here.
It's a bunch of envelopes.
Yeah,
Passed
big
around.
one. Big
As
fat
Johnny
one.
Mineral says, yeah, these brown envelopes, bruv. Let's have it right. Let's have it right.
Lee,
I'm on with him on Monday, by the way.
hey, Lee. My thing here is with Chelsea is, and of course, like you said, we bought all key players back in the day. But what I'm saying, when you go to a team, you go get the best. You go get the Drogbas. You go get the Ballocks. You go get the the top
We
players.
don't get Eden Hazards.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
We go get
we're
we get check on his way out the door.
we're giving them prime Ashley Cole.
Yeah, prime Ashley Cole, world class.
Willie Gallas. And listen, Willie Gallas was a decent player at the time, but he was coming to the end. He was finito por favor. Yeah, this is the same guy that sat down on the floor and cried.
Hey, don't forget about the contact lens. Don't forget about my contact lens fell out.
Yeah, come on. He cried, bro. He cried. Yeah, stormed off down the pitch and sat on the floor crying like a little baby. Right? We go and get finished Petr Cech. Well, yeah, the market there's no value in the market. We then go and beat Leicester twice and they go and win the league. What are you talking about, mate? Lassana Diarra, whoever his agent was, he owes his whole career to his agent. Bro, that guy played for Arsenal, Chelsea, and Real Madrid. And Portsmouth.
He got relegated. He got relegated with him.
Yeah, come on. He played for Real Madrid, bro. Like, then we go and get, David Luiz, finished footballer. Yeah. But look how quick we do the deals with Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something, especially since Edu's been here. Yeah. But we've always had this little special relationship with Chelsea where we give them our best players and we take their dead ballers. Yeah. Right. But since Edu's been here, right, we have taken so many of their players and guess how quick we do them. Yeah. 65 mil Kai Havertz. Yeah. Right. That deal was done in 3 days.
Yeah.
From when it was reported to when it was finished and completed, 3 days. Willian, inside 3 days. David Luiz, inside 3 days. Yeah. It's like, come on, you're taking the fucking piss now. Yeah. And that is since Edu has been at Arsenal.
I've just given you the facts. I've given you the facts. I've given you the facts.
Yeah.
Right. It's fact. If you can go look at yourself, go and look at the recruitment and the person at Chelsea that was working with Edu at the Brazilian Football Foundation.
Yeah.
Does that not say something to you?
Let me tell you one thing right now, right? You see Fabrizio. I had Fabrizio on this channel many, many years ago, before any other Arsenal channel, by the way. But let me tell you right now, right? He is promoting young Brazilians left, right, and center, right? All over his Twitter account. And big up to him. I've got no animosity and no drama with Fabrizio. Cool guy, yeah? Right? But he is signed up to an agency, right? And the agency he's signed up to is the agency of the likes of Marquinhos, the likes of Lucas Paqueta, young Brazilians, left, right, and center, right? So when he's tweeting out and getting millions of impressions, 40, 50 million per tweet, whatever, right? And if you noticed, he don't say the age of the player. Oh, this Brazilian player at Gramero or Flamengo, blah, blah. Yeah, the Brazilian born in 2005. Why don't you just say his age, mate? Yeah, because it sounds more sexy if you say 2005, 2007, right? But that guy, if you go through the whole list of, I can't remember the name of the agency, it's an Italian guy, who owns the agency, he is signed up to that agency, and 95% of the players that are signed to them, good players, Paqueta, Octavio, like a few others along the way, I can't remember, right? But they are signed up to this agency and they're young Brazilians. Yeah, look at Ten Hag. Ten Hag signs this Hoyland guy. Why? Because he's got the same flipping agent, as Ten Hag, right? Yeah, look at the players Ten Hag signed. 90% of them have either played for him, played in the same league in Holland, or at Ajax, which he still has good connections with, or has the same agent. Yeah, and I'm not saying there's any, allegedly any dodgy stuff going on, but let's be real here. Yeah, George Graham got kicked out of our football club. For a little brown envelope. For 400k or whatever it was. Yeah, right, and is dismissed as our greatest ever manager, which I believe he is. Right, I believe he is. Yeah, because of a brown envelope, and then he ended up going to Leeds. And then but he managed Tottenham. Yeah, guess what? That club had dusted, and he's still won them a trophy.
And if you're gonna look at it that way, now when people say that, I say, well, hell, Sol Campbell played for us. So I mean, come on, man. I mean, we can't pick and choose.
Look at the goalkeeper, Jez. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, brother. I mean, people they want to say, man. You look at you look at your boy Edu. And I'm sitting down. I'm in Brazil. I was down there in Brazil. I'm sitting there looking at the news, and he down there looking at players. He looking at the wrong players. There's no Vitor Roque coming in here. There's no Leonardo coming in here. We're going to get the bottom basement. And every once in a while, see, he thinks he's slick. You think, oh, I'll go get Martinelli. I'm gonna always get me a Martinelli. That don't quite work that way in Brazil. Martinelli is once in a generation. You don't get them kind of players all the time just because I'm going down here to
Unai Emery.
Excuse me, that's right. Unai Emery got him. That was the German. The German one got him.
Back in the day, Pat Jennings. Yeah, Pat Jennings. Yeah, and do you know what's crazy as well? Yeah, Clive Allen. Yeah, who's one of Tottenham's greatest ever players. Yeah, played for Arsenal.
Yep.
And Jez, I may be wrong when I say this, and I'm saying this to however many people are going to watch this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was part of the deal. Yeah, to get the left back. Yeah. From Palace, whose name is mistaking me, and you're going to remind me. From Palace, the left back.
Oh, Christ almighty.
The greatest left back. Ashley Cole's up there. What's his name, man?
Oh, God.
What's his name, man? Mad on the drink, recovering alcoholic. What's his name, man? What's his name?
Oh God!
It'll come to you soon as we get off. It happen.
I can see his face.
Yeah, same. What's his name, man?
Oh, Jesus! I can't think, man. I can't think. I can see him, mate. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
I can see his face.
Yeah, it's gone. Kenny Sampson.
Oh, God, yeah, Kenny Sampson.
Kenny Sampson, yeah. Clive Allen was part of the deal. We sold Clive Allen, apparently. I may be wrong.
He did. For no money.
For no money, but that gave us Kenny Sampson. Yeah. Clive Allen then goes to Tottenham, breaks all their goal-scoring records, right? That Jimmy Greaves and all this lot had set. Yeah. Right? Yeah, but he played for us. Yeah, but we got Kenny Sampson out of it. And this is the thing, right? There's dodgy, shady stuff that happens. I'm not saying that particular deal was dodgy and shady, but when I look at the amount of deals we have done with Chelsea since Edu has been at this club, and he's Brazilian. There's a lot of Brazilians there and invested in and around Chelsea. They have the restaurant between them, and how quick we get them deals done. Yeah, something don't add up. The Marquinhos deal, free signing. Oh, we'll give you 2.5-3 million to keep good relation. Nah, come on, mate. Why are you paying for something that's free?
We went out and got two.
I have to ask the question. I have to ask this question, right? When Arteta and Edu are eventually kicked out, they will be.
Yeah.
They will come. It will come, right? I hope there is a major investigation by the FA. They did it to George Graham, right?
Yep.
And personally, I still state I think he was stitched because I can relate. I can mention other managers that were
Big
taking
Sam,
bungs.
the fake shake, he got stitched.
Brian Clough took bungs,
Brian Clough, yeah, stitched.
right?
Harry Redknapp has
Harry
taken a
Redknapp,
billion.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my dog had the account in Monaco.
And it's a fact that Arsene Wenger, was a great investor in wine, right? Right. Okay. He had a massive investment in wine for future whatever. So did Sir Alex Ferguson, right?
Fergie, sorry to cut you off. Fergie also had a mad investment in horse semen, hence why the Glazers are the owners of Man United.
Well, and it's a well-known fact that after the great games of Arsenal, Man United, blah blah blah, if you remember rightly, Arsene Wenger banned alcohol at London Colney, and he banned alcohol in the director's boardroom at Arsenal. That's the power that he had.
Yeah, that's the power that Arteta currently has, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But just let me just finish what I'm going to say. Arsene Wenger, right? This is a well-known fact. Had a private collection of wine in his office at Highbury, right? So when Alex Ferguson and the ilk came there, he'd get out his nice wines and all that shit, as did Sir Alex Ferguson. And the point I'm going to make here is, right, Sir Alex Ferguson, greatest football manager in English football history, no question, no doubt, had big inroads to some of the biggest and the best French vineyards in France. And he was getting kickbacks on that. And that's fact.
And I know also another fact, yeah. I've met Sean Dyche, right? I met him at a barbecue. My daughter's mum,
like that, mate.
he eats sawdust for breakfast, mate. He has cement for lunch. Yeah, half time in that game, he wanted to punch the ref's head off, mate. Yeah, I'll eat you. I'll eat your nose. But I've met him, and he's a cool guy. Wouldn't want to write hook off the fella, right? But he's a cool guy. But my daughter's mum, yeah, her dad, yeah, their kids played in youth team level together, right? And he lived in Kettering in Northampton, blah, 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 whatever. This is years ago, yeah? Right? But anyway, met him a few times, cool guy, right? But he was getting a kickback on the profit at Burnley of the player sales, yeah? I know 120 billion% that Arsene Wenger was getting a kickback,
of course,
yeah, a percentage of the profit of the players that we were selling. Yeah, he was getting a kickback of the profit. So when we're selling Adebayor, and Adebayor was coming out going, "Yo, boss, I don't want to go. Just scored 35 goals last season, bruv. You're in the reserves, yeah, or you're going Man City." But Gaffer, I want to play. You're in the reserves or Man City, yeah. Van Persie, yeah, I don't want to leave Gaffer. Give me a contract. They didn't give him a contract. They're longing it out. He goes, Man United wins the title. Yeah, Nasri, Clichy, all the others that have left. Yeah, he was getting a kickback off of the profit. Yeah, that we were making off of them players. I know that 1 fucking billion%. Yeah, right. And it's all shady. And for me, that is worse than what George Graham did.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah? By taking a little paper brown envelope. That's worse than Big Sam, the fake shake. Yeah. Because that's a snide way of doing it, which you're not going to get caught publicly for.
Right.
Yeah? But you're going to look like a saint. You're going to look like the Messiah. Yeah. Arsene Wenger, we all know, run that club top to bottom. Yeah. We all know that David Dean got frog marched out of that football club. Yeah. Disgusting. Yeah, escorted out by security. David Dean. I've met David Dean. Yeah.
Right, many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely fella. I met him outside Stamford Bridge. Unai Emery's first away game. We lost 3-2 to Chelsea, yeah? Right? And me and Afsal were standing there chatting to him for about 15 minutes. What a lovely guy, mate. Yeah, Fabregas, by the way, walked straight out of Stamford Bridge, walked past us, past AFTV, put his key in the door just across the road from the ground, and went straight in his gaff. Yeah. But David Dean was a sound guy. But when you look at all of the snide and corrupt things that happen, there's ways of doing it and finessing it. Yeah, Harry Redknapp. Oh yeah, oh my dog. Oh, I didn't know how to use a laptop. Oh, this account was in my dog's name. Oh, turn it in, mate. Yeah, but then you got George Graham who gets caught red-handed with a brown envelope. Yeah, 400k or whatever it was allegedly. Yeah, oh that's it, scumbag. Yeah, oh, he managed Spurs.
He
He didn't go from Arsenal to Spurs. He went from Arsenal to Leeds, got sacked, and then went to Spurs, won them a League Cup. Yeah, he gets dismissed out of our history. Yeah, and that pisses me off. Yeah, because for me, that guy masterminded at Anfield 89. Yeah, one game away from being invincible in 91. Yeah, Tony Adams in Nick for being pissed up and smashing a car up, drink driving. Yeah. Yeah, who was the centre? Was it Steve Bold? I always get it confused. It was Steve Bold that went off injured. Yeah, right. And we lost 2-1 to Chelsea. Paul Merson, young player of the season, and it's like we lost one game that year. That would be a statue, invincible George Graham. Then we go and beat one of the best fucking teams in the world in Parma, Zola, Aspria, yeah, Sensini, like that Parma team.
We talked about
Darling. Brolin, oh, come on, man. That team, we should never have beaten them. Yeah. That team was like, let's say Galactico Real Madrid playing, I don't know, say Chelsea from, no, in fact, fuck Chelsea. Yeah. Galactico Real Madrid. Yeah. No, fuck all that. Bayern Munich 5, Arsenal 1. Yeah. Any of the 3 times in a row we lost. Yeah. That was the Parma team compared. We had fucking Selly in midfield. Yeah. In Selly started that game. Yeah. We're bringing Eddie McGoldrick on in that game. Yeah. And we beat fucking Zola, Aspria, Sensini, Brolin, Darley. Fucking turn it in. Like, honestly, yeah. George Graham is so fucking disrespected by this fan base. Yeah. Even the older lot, like my age and Matty's age and Jez, your age as well. Our fans are totally disgusting towards that guy. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, because that guy, for me, is our greatest ever manager. But anyway,
it's a lot of play. You know what?
I don't know.
Go on.
Sorry, Matt.
Go ahead, Jay. I'm
still live, by the way.
Make a point here that David Dean, if you didn't know, actually used to live in Gillespie Road.
Wow.
At one point, and he used to drink in the same pub as my granddad. And I met David Dean as a kid when I was 16, 18. Really nice fella. But the point I'm trying to make is that George Graham got so disrespected by not my age group, because my age group, 60s, late 50s, whatever, had massive respect for that man in the fact that what he achieved for the club, the 89, the cups, the League Cups, blah, blah, the
Liverpool's dominant
and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I did a stream about this. I actually did a whole stream. Why hasn't he got a statue? And it was a total split conversation. People of my age group, 55 above, up. I had guys in there who were like 70s who were saying, yeah, absolutely, should have one. He should have one. He should have one. It was the younger ones. And the only argument they had, Matt, he managed Tottenham.
Yeah.
And like, that's bullshit, man.
But it's almost like,
he won
left
more
Arsenal.
trophies. He won
left-
more trophies than Herbert Chapman. Herbert Chapman, right? He won the an FA Cup. He won the Division 1 championship for the first time for Arsenal. Then he died.
Yeah, he died on the job. Yeah.
George Allison won the other two when Arsenal won 3 on the bounce, 1930 to 34. It was George Allison. Nobody ever gives any credit. Herbert Chapman was a massive manager. He introduced the WM football formation, which is still played today in modern football. Let's get that right.
Yeah, the 3-4-3.
Yeah.
He won the fact that he won the Division 1 title for the first time for Arsenal. He won Arsenal's first FA Cup. And then, unfortunately, at Christmas, he went to watch a reserve game and died of pneumonia. George Allison, his understudy manager, took it over. He then won 2 more consecutive Division 1 titles and another one FA Cup. That is so unforgotten. Everybody assumes it was Herbert Chapman that won all 3 Division 1 titles. He didn't. He was an iconic manager. Nobody's going to question that because his influence in modern day football was something else. The fact that he decided when he was at Huddersfield that he wanted his wing backs, as are now left back, right backs, to get over the halfway line because he wanted them to overlap.
So you see Ange at Tottenham. Yeah, that is basically how he played. Yeah, literally, exactly. And this is why, and Kenny always mentions this. Yeah, the WM formation, whatever. Yeah, this is what Ange Postecoglou is doing right now. Yeah, right. It's a 3-4-3 basically.
It is.
Yeah, it's a 3-4-3, but you play with wide, fullbacks. There, you have your wingers. Without the ball, you're tight. Yeah, and they drop in, so it's like 5 or 6 at the back. But then when you have the ball, you just overload and suffocate them on the edge of their box. Yeah, Pep has done that. Pep did that unbelievably, spectacularly, flawlessly at Barcelona. Yeah, but Herbert Chapman was doing this back in the 30s. Yeah, George Allison. Yeah, Tom Whitaker. Yeah, let's not pretend that these people weren't doing this back in the day, like in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Yeah. And then we went through a shit time. George Graham rocks up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was the manager before him? Before George Graham, Burtonshaw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Burtonshaw. But who was before that? Don Howe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Don Howe. Yeah.
Yeah, Terry Neal.
Yeah,
Don
Terry
Howe.
Neal. Then you had Bertie Mee.
Yeah, but it was Bertie Mee, then Terry Neal, right?
It was Bertie Mee. Then it was
Terry Neal.
Terry Neal, Don Howe, Burtonshaw, and then we went into
George Graham.
Yep.
Yeah, we had George Graham, and then it was Bruce Rioch, and then Arsene Wenger.
Yeah. Lee.
All right, let's not forget the legend that is Stuart Robson. Stuart Houston, even. Stuart Houston.
Yeah, he was only there for a month.
He literally was there for a couple of games, wasn't
he? Stuart Robson, the legend.
But he did it a couple of times, didn't he? He was like interim for a couple of times.
Stuart Robson calls out the BS, so I consider him a legend.
Stuart Robson. I meant Stuart Houston, but Stuart Robson. Yeah,
hey,
I've heard that guy sit on ESPN, and they've gone, but you left the job, because they sacked you because you slagged off Arsenal all the time. He was like, no, I left Arsenal, because I had other commitments that were paying me more money, mate. Yeah, and I didn't get suppressed. Yeah, I could say what I wanted on ESPN or wherever, beIN Sport, wherever, He goes, so I left. They never sacked me, and I believe him. Yeah. Arsene Wenger banned that guy yeah, from the fucking stadium, mate. Yeah, he also banned Tony Adams from the stadium. I know that factually. Yeah, he banned Tony Adams from the stadium. Manu Petit banned from the stadium for a while.
You know, Lee, y'all talking about George Graham and the grief he gets. People forget. Look at the players he signed for Arsenal. Look at the players he signed for Arsenal. We're talking legends that were signed under him.
Who?
George Graham.
Oh,
yeah, George Graham. Look, anybody who look, this is a perfect segue right here. Let me say this. For that kind of history, you only get right there. Arsenal history and more. Make sure you subscribe. That is a daily basis over there, what you just got. But you got other fans saying we don't know nothing. We don't care about the club. And you just got a full-on history lesson.
Wait, he bought John Hartson from Luton. Yeah. Who did he score that goal against, Jez, where he fucking smashed it from the halfway line? Yeah.
John
we signed him from Luton, innit, for like a couple of £1 million or whatever, and he fucking
Was it Luton? Was it Luton?
Was it Luton we signed him from? Maybe no, because he went to Celtic after. Maybe it was Celtic and we signed him. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was.
We signed him from Luton. We signed him from Luton.
I thought it was Celtic, man.
No, we signed him from Luton and then we sold him to Celtic. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. But, he scored that screamer from the halfway. Hang on.
He bought Chris Kawamia. Yeah, do you remember Chris Kawamia?
Yeah. I'll tell you. Hang
like
on.
Martin Keowney signed, like David Seaman.
Lee Dixon.
John Jensen. Did he sign Lee Dixon?
Yeah, he signed Lee Dixon. Nigel Winterburn.
He signed Eddie McGoldrick. I know that much. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he signed Lee Dixon.
Like the guy was
did he sign Alan Smith too?
Perry Groves. I know he signed Perry Groves. Who else did he sign?
Ian Wright?
Yeah, he did sign Winterburn. Did he sign Lee Dixon? Yes.
I told you he signed Lee Dixon. That's what I said. Legends of the club. Ian Wright.
I remember Lee Dixon. Yeah, Ray Parler's told this story. Yeah. Well, I'm going to end this stream in a second, by the way. Right. But Lee Dixon via Ray Parler on TalkSport. Yeah. Lee Dixon's come from Stoke. Yeah. You're a Stokey. Yeah. You're a Midlands guy. Whatever. And it's a North London derby. Yeah. Steve Bold and Tony Adams gripped Lee Dixon up and said, yo, we don't fucking lose to this lot, mate. Yeah. So you Stoke prick. Yeah. You better make sure you're ready. And this is in the changing room 40 minutes before kickoff, yeah? Right? Lee Dixon's like, oh my God, I'm shitting my pants. He got man of the match. Literally got man of the match, had his best game ever for Arsenal.
And then Lee, you know, we talk about all this, and then we come all the way back to present day. And and people wonder why we're so hard on the team. People wonder why we're so hard.
Bro, even if you go back further, yeah, right, Anfield 89, yeah, right, I know this, yeah, and most Arsenal fans, this is basic history. Jez, you'll know this, yeah, right? The goal that we scored to win the game from Mickey Thomas, yeah, right? Maybe you weren't, I don't know. Well, I'm putting you on the spot, but I am going to end the stream because it's 1 hour and 10. Wow, we're still going.
We got to give our last rating, man. We got to give our last rating.
Fuck Arteta, man, 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. But John Barnes gave the ball away to one of our defenders. He then pings it, yeah, into midfield. Alan Smith knocks it on, yeah, and then Mickey Thomas scores. Who was the defender, Jez?
I can see his face, man.
That tackled or got the ball back, yeah, from John Barnes. I'll give you a clue. Yeah, I'll give you a clue. Yeah. And I know you know more about Arsenal than I do, so I'm not trying to do it. We signed him from Watford.
No, don't. I'll tell you.
We signed him from Watford. That's
Kevin Richardson.
Yes, come on. Yeah. Right. And let me tell you right now, yeah, John Barnes still has sleepless nights about that because if he took that ball into the corner, they win the league, right? Yeah. He doesn't. He tries to be tricky. Kevin Richardson nicks it back, pings it upfield. Alan Smith nods it on. Mickey Thomas, oh my God, it's up for grabs now.
And on that, I'm going to show you. I've told you a million times.
He was at the game.
Yeah, Jez was at the game. There's about 1 billion gooners who think they're at the game, Matty. Yeah,
30,000
at the game.
There's about 30,000.
You know what? I'm gonna tickle y'all. I'm gonna really make you laugh. Leave. I just know you're gonna start laughing. It's the same amount of folks that say they march with Dr. King here in America. I hear that same thing all the time. I was with Dr. King. Man, you was at the house. Man, you lying. hey, people say they saw that person at a restaurant that same day. Yeah, you weren't up there marching with Dr. King.
You weren't there, bro. Show me. Picture or never happened.
Yeah. The funny thing is, what I find funny about it, and I do find it funny, right, is there's certain big tubers out there that purport they were there, right, and that's fine. You can say it. It doesn't fucking bother me, but I know you weren't because you only got into the Anfield Road end. Like the game today, Everton, the Liverpool-Everton game, right? You only got in if you had a bloody season ticket.
Yeah.
Right? And there's certain tubers on a very, 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 very big channel that make out they were there. And there was one lady who I had a debate with. Mate, I think it's about a year ago now. And I said to her, whereabouts in the ground were you? And she went, I can't remember. I said, oh, right, okay. And she went,
what, the most iconic night in Arsenal history that you can't remember?
I said to her, well, where were you? She said, well, I was sat down. I said, so you weren't in the away end then? And she went, well, yeah.
That's all standing, exactly.
I said, well, sorry, but Anfield, sorry, I said the Anfield, that end was all terrace. It's a quadrant. It was back in the time, it was a quadrant, right? And I said, so how are you sitting down? And she went, well, I was. I said, well, you weren't in the Anfield Road end then, were you?
Do you remember when she mentioned about the flowers, Jez?
Oh, fuck me. When she said to me that, she said, yeah, I got some flowers. I said, how did you get any flowers? And she went, well, the Arsenal players were giving them out. I said, no, they were only giving them to the Liverpool fans.
Yep.
In respect of what happened at Hillsborough.
Yep.
And she went, no, I got a bouquet outside the grounds. I said, fuck off.
For what man that was trying to date you? That's what I would have said. What man was trying to date you?
And then she blocked me.
Do you know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy? Sorry to cut you, Jez. Yeah. Do you know what's crazy, right? In that game, right? You obviously know Denton and all that lot back in the day, Jez. Yeah? Like no of them, yeah. Right? Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, John Lukage, yeah, and the police. You see the footage, and there's 2 kids on the pitch, right? John Lukage puts a scarf around one of the kids and picks him up and puts a scarf around him, and the police grab the other kid and give him back to the parents. Do you know who them 2 kids were?
One was DT, wasn't it?
One was DT, yeah. And one, I can't remember the fella's name. Yeah, I remember being in Barte Borisov away, right? And that guy that was the other guy wanted to smash DT's face off in Barte, yeah? And he was like, bro, it's took us 36 hours to get it. Jog on, mate. Like, right, but there was a load of other, it all kicked off, and eventually the guy, yeah, cool, right, whatever, right? But there was 2 kids on the pitch. One of them, yeah, and that is iconic. When you watch the footage back, yeah, the police are handing back a child to the father in the crowd, and that is DT. Yeah, which is why I've never mugged that guy. I'll mug him off for certain things, but I'll never mug him off for being Arsenal because he is proper Arsenal. Yeah, and his old man. I've met his old man. R.I.P. to him. He's gone now. Yeah, his old man's first game was like 1946 or 48 or something stupid. Yeah, like crazy, right? But when all these dickheads sit online on their YouTube channels or on Twitter, oh, I was at Anfield in '89. Yeah, it's like, mate, there must have been about 3 million gooners there.
There was about 30,000. Got to be.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And the funny thing is, Jez, you know this, yeah, right? Back then, it weren't scan the ticket, yeah, like it was rip the ticket thing, innit? Yeah, with the stub and all that, yeah, right? But you can buy them off eBay.
You can, yeah.
Right? Yeah, or you can take a screenshot and edit and crop it on eBay. The amount of people, oh, I was at Anfield, yeah, and you ruined that woman. We're not going to mention that dickhead's name on here, right? But you ruined her. You was like, oh, so you got flowers, yeah? Oh, where was you standing? Oh, we were sat. Okay, cool. Yeah, ruined. Game over. Yeah, game over. But anyway, we are going to wrap this up. Hour and 20 minutes deep. We were going to do 15 minutes, but we're reminiscing.
We went into the trenches, man. We went into the trenches today.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, fucking this club, man. I swear.
But can I just say, before we close it up, there's one clown, and I've had it out of him. That guy, the bald-headed guy that gets on AFTV.
Oh, Julian.
He made out he was at Anfield, and I actually said to him, "All right, how did you get in?" And he went, "Well, I said, what time did you get the ground? Because there was a half-hour delay because of traffic." And he was like, "Oh, well, yeah, and all this." And I said, "Well, how did you get a ticket, man?" And he went, "I had a ticket." I said, "Well, sorry, mate, you've only had a season ticket for 3 years."
1 year.
Well, at the time, yeah, okay, fair play, whatever. And I said, "So how did you get a ticket in '89 when you weren't a season ticket holder?" Because I know, fact, outside that stadium that night, there was about 2,000 Arsenal fans who travelled without tickets.
Begging. Yeah.
Begging to get a ticket. Begging.
Yeah.
And paying silly money. I mean, I'm talking silly money back then was 200 quid.
Yeah, that particular guy.
Money back to in '89. That was a lot of money.
Mate, that particular guy is in club level, right? Multi-millionaire, runs multiple businesses. Right? I'm not going to go too deep because that's another stream for later down the road in a couple of years. Yeah, when it's all panned. But anyway, I digress. Right? That particular guy has a club level season ticket, and last season or the season before, when he first started appearing on there, yeah, that was his first season with a season ticket. I know that is factually correct, yeah, but I also know that he's deep invested, indirectly, directly, whatever. So anyway, on that bombshell, before I say too much, Jez, love as always, my friend. Yeah, bless up to everybody who's watched this. We were going to do player ratings for 15, 20 minutes. I said backstage, I was like, yeah, let's keep this 15 minutes. Yeah. 1 hour, 5 minutes later,
we
outside. Yeah. Going down the history lessons. Yeah. What you got coming up, Jez?
I'm doing a match reaction tomorrow. And it won't be nice, to be honest. But it is what it is. Yeah. I'm going to be on my own tomorrow night and just do a match reaction and yeah, go from there. I know Monday night I'm on with you for podcast.
Arsenal history and more, people. Link in the title. Matty, always love.
Likewise, brother.
Always appreciate it, man. Come on, love always. Appreciate the watch alongs, all the love and support. Yeah, tell the people what you got coming up. Southern Guna. Link in the title.
Yep. I connected with brother Northside today, man. So I'm gonna see if we can try to link up sometime.
That guy's crazy, bro. Yeah.
So we're gonna try to link up. Yeah. It's the poor. So
that guy's crazy, bro. Do you know what? I've never met that guy yet, right? But I swear down, my missus can't stand him. Right? I swear, I'm not even lying. I've told him this, yeah. I was like, yo, like when he was on with Rants the other week, yeah, right? She had to go and pick her daughter up, yeah, because her daughter is in college in Malaga, yeah, but she was under the weather. So she got a metro to Fengarola. Yeah, it was like 11 o'clock at night. We're in bed, we're about to do Netflix and chill and that. And her daughter rings up, oh, mummy, I'm super ill, blah, blah, blah. Like, this, I was like, go and pick her up, right? So I put Rants and Northside on. She gets back, she goes, I can't stand that guy's voice. It's like scratching your nails down a chalkboard. Yeah. Right. She goes, I can't stand him. I said, baby, trust me, he's coming to Spain real soon and we're going to meet up. Yeah. And you're going to love him. No, I don't want to see the guy. I don't want to look at him. Yeah, she's like, I don't want to look at him. I don't want to hear him. She goes, Rants is cool, but this guy's voice, yeah, it's like scratching your nails or running your finger around the glass.
You know when Rants talk, Rants sound like a smooth operator, man. Rants,
yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. But bro, Northside, 1 minute he's like cool. Next minute he's hype and he's pucaria.
Yeah. That's how,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, my missus can't stand him. I said, baby, let me tell you now, yeah. She's 19 days younger than me, my bird, yeah. Big up to my wifey, right? She's 19 days younger than me. We're both 41. I said, have you ever gone to a job or gone to school, whatever, and the first day you go to that place, you go, oh, don't like her, she's an idiot, or he's an idiot. I said, but then over time, yeah, you liaise with them, you conversate, blah, 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 and then you become besties. Yeah. She's like, yeah. I said, trust me, when you see Northside, yeah, I said, you're going to fall in love with this guy. Yeah. And she's like, I don't think I will. I said, I don't care because he's coming. Yeah. But she will. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people, they're like, oh, this guy's too much. He's false. Nah, the guy's real. Yeah. I speak to him offline. You spoke to him offline. That guy, yeah, is exactly the same offline.
Yep.
From what I've seen in voice messages to what he is online. Yeah. The same with my boy Jolien that you've heard, Matty, Jez.
Yep.
Yeah. In Sevilla. Exactly the same. Yeah. Henry Wright. Oh, you're the mini league gunner. You're forcing it. No, Henry Wright's the same offline. Yeah.
I like him. Henry's cool, man.
Saeed. I've never met Saeed. That guy he deserves the best of the best, that guy, because you know what? He is the most humble guy on YouTube, and he's one of the most hardest working people on YouTube. He deserves everything, mate. Yeah. Bit deluded at times with his club, but it's what it is. But anyway, we're going to wrap up, man. So, Matty, yeah, come on. You're speaking to Northside. Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. We're gonna try to get Northside on this week or sometime very, very soon. So that'll be coming down the pipe, man. And we'll be together on Tuesday for the Sevilla. The boys better come ready on Tuesday, otherwise it can get ugly.
Jeez, yeah, it's going to get Katie Hopkins settings, mate. Oh my days. Although to be fair, no, actually, we'll move. Yeah, we'll keep that off.
Legendary player ratings tonight.
Yeah, come on, man. All right, we were going to keep it. I said backstage, real talk, yeah. I said backstage, yo, keep player ratings to about 15 to 20 minutes, lads. Yeah, you were like, yeah, cool. Yeah, we're 1 hour 24 deep. History lessons. Yeah. History lessons. You're getting this for free, people. So make sure you smash the likes up before I get the slipper out like Northside. Pay your rent. Yeah, as Rants would say. Yeah, and I will see you tomorrow, Sunday, with Henry Wright TV, 3:30 UK time. He can't do Monday because his dead football team are going to lose on Monday to Fulham. And that Bucaria, yeah, is going to be doing the one chip challenge as soon as his team lose a home game before Arsenal. We're out of here. Laters. Check out the fan cams.